Hey guys, this is Strider Prime, bringing you another edition of Gundam Customs, and today I am going to build the 144 scale Gundam Fenice Rinascita from the first season of Build Fighters animated series. This is Ricardo Fellini's second custom kit that was introduced in the last episode of Build Fighters' first season. And everybody was going completely bananas when they saw this. Oh, they wanted this kit. The Fenice, the original Fenice was a really good kit, and everybody loved it. But this one is even better. It's one step, it's taking it to the next level, and it looks completely awesome. For those of you who don't know, Fenice is basically the updated suit from the Gundam Wing kit. So it has its Gundam Wing roots inside, but with all the unique features that you see here. And this one, of course, fully transforms. I believe that the Rinascita did not. Of course, someone's going to probably correct me in a few moments in this. But yeah, it was a great kit. Looks good. Very sharp. Nice angles. I picked this up at Comic-Con. I think it was for $25. I said, let me get this before it was too late. And I got it. So here is what the kit looks like in action. There's the Rinascita and its pose, and then of course on the GP base, which of course acts as a stand. I never got one of those, so no big deal. Rinascita has a massive beam cannon, but it also retains its original Gundam Wing beam rifle and other weapons, so it could fire two weapons at once. And I see it has that beam shroud that comes out of both of its shoulders, so that's going to be a unique feature to look at. Here it is in its final pose, and there it is right there. This kit retailed at 1,800 yen. So I would definitely want to get this for anybody who's interested in getting this. Let's look at the contents of this kit and see what we have to work with. I see an off-white color of the inner frame. Very nice. And a nice, beautiful green color. Very nice color. I see the beam effect parts that we were talking about before, and I see some beam sabers, and I see another one here, probably for the assembly of the weapon. Here are the weapons, and of course the joints to make the inner frame. Here's the yellow and red colors, of course. And then a second set, of course, for the other side of the beam effect, and I think more assembly of the weapon and other parts. I wonder, with the new season of Build Fighters Try already started, and we already are aware of what's coming in this year, will we see this kit again in the series, or we will get a chance to see a new version of the Fenice? That'll be interesting to see. So, information, bio, and all that stuff. We'll go all the way here for the assembly of the kit. Parts detail here. The assembly of the torso unit, followed by the head, then the shoulders and the arms. Then we go with the leg assembly, waist assembly right here. Then the assembly of the wings, the weapons, the placement of the shield, and then going into the color guide, once the shield is complete, how to transform the Rinascita into its bird mode attack. Here's some more detailed information of the of what the kit looks like already fully built. And then of course there's the 00 Gundam, not 00, excuse me, the the O Gundam. Oh, wait a minute. I mean 0 Gundam, excuse me, Wing 0 Gundam. But I think it's a merging of both Wing 0 and regular Wing Gundam. I'll have to review this a bit further. And then of course in the last page here, the color guide, and then of course some of the parts and other kits that came out during the series. Now then, since this is a custom video, I'm going to paint it in a custom color. But what? We'll discuss that. Okay, so what are we going to do with this guy? It's a very popular mobile suit. Among that, the original Gundam Fenice that came out last year as well. And many people would love to see this as a master grade. I know that there are those who are probably custom making it, you know, scratch building the parts for a master grade, and it's probably been done already. But now that we have the high grade, what am I going to do with it? It's a very simple color, very simple scheme. I don't see anything that I could actually say I want to change it to something different. I want to keep it the way it is. With that being said, I'm not digging the off-white colors that represents the white, as you can see here. And yes, even though I do have a off-white color, I think I'm going to use standard cool white for this. Probably be more appropriate for it. Now, for the gray parts, I want to do this two folds. I want to do the dark gray, give it a kind of like a base color. And since I wasn't, how can I say this? It didn't come out well the first time. That was because I didn't understand it. I want to use Mr. Metal Color Iron again. But my when I was doing a review, doing research on this, when you apply this, you got to give it don't wait a good 15 or 20 minutes. Immediately after maybe 1 minute or two, just immediately begin buffing the parts, so that way you can see the shine, and then give it some sort of clear coat over it to protect the shine. So I want to use this for, of course, the weaponry and the joints and all the inner features of this. Now let's move on to the more brighter colors here. The yellow, I will definitely want to use standard yellow. Seems fair. I'm not going to use the combination of orange and yellow like I did in previous kits. That's something I'll leave for something special. But for the red and gold, for the red and yeah, I said gold. I wasn't going to use gold. But for the red and green, for the red, I want to use metallic red, which I do have a lot of this. Not that much red parts, as you can see here. So the metallic red will be very short, very, not overpowering. But of course, the majority of it is going to be green, and I've had this sitting in the wing for a while, so I want to use metallic green. I want to see how this comes out. It looks beautiful. It has an emerald look to it. I don't think I have a kit in my what do you call it? In my cabinet that I've done using metallic green. So I would love to try this and see how it comes out. It's not completely metallic, just certain parts of it's going to be. So yeah, I think that's pretty much a good idea to do that. I mean, I have the necessary colors here. It's relatively not big kit or small. Yeah, it's small kit, so anyway. So that is my idea. So, with that being said, let's now begin building Gundam Fenice Rinascita Custom. With the new Build Fighters Tri-Series kicking into high gear right now, and we're already up to 3 episodes, I have to admit, we're going to be seeing some really cool kits from this new series. And what fell? Oh. There we go. A little clear piece. I mean, right now we've seen the Cardigan, the Build Burning Gundam, of course, popping out of a Dom, which is pretty much everybody enjoying, and the Lightning Gundam. So we are aware that we're going to be seeing the Easy 8 versions coming out. The Bear Guy family, that's a definite. We've already seen the Arjaja, which I can't wait to get that one, and I know what I'm going to do with that one. The big surprise, of course, is that really wicked mobile suit that was introduced in episode 2, which is basically parts of the seed kit and, of course, wing kit. So we're going to definitely see a lot of kit bashing and scratch building, which is something I want to try. A little kit bashing here and there. I'm hoping to do something for next year, which I will discuss hopefully soon. Hopefully soon when I get the opportunity. Right now I need to begin removing some parts, cleaning it up, and getting it ready for painting. Hopefully with the weather now being a little bit more calmer, I can, get started with this. While on the subject of the Build Fighter series and the Rinascita build, I'm going to take a little bit of a pause and review the Gunpla Navigation Catalog for 2014. This is one of the catalogs, actually there's many catalogs that we're giving away at the Bluefin distribution section at Comic-Con. And what's cool about this is there's a lot of English documentation here. So if anybody didn't get their hands on this, hopefully this little preview will entice you to get one of these. Maybe when you order, I guess, a kit from some online store, maybe they'll have these. I don't know if Gundam Planet has this. Maybe if you can go to their website, you can check. But of course, the history of what is Gunpla, how to build a kit. There's the original high-grade version of this. How to take it apart. It's very simple. Not as detailed as the Gunpla builder book that I downloaded off my phone. And of course, how the evolution of Gundam Gunpla from 1980 all the way up to now, to present. And now in this section here is pretty much all the detailed information you want to know about the new animated series, Gundam Build Fighters Try, with the suits that we'll be getting in the next few months, the main characters, and all that cool stuff here. And for a little bit of background history, there's more detailed information of the first season of Build Fighters, especially the mobile suit. Especially look right there. There's the Fenice, not the Rinascita, unfortunately. And then here's the whole list of high grade and I believe master grade kits of the. No, actually no. There's one. Yeah, the master grades right here of the Build Fighters kits that was released. There's the Rinascita right there. All the booster packs and optional weapons. And this is a cool little thing. Customize your strongest Gunpla with infinite volumes using just one Gunpla and a Build Custom series. So right here you have a Sengoku Astray Gundam customized with all these, well, you barely see where it begins and where it ends. But wow, it's a nice combination there. And how to do it, what do you need, and all that cool stuff. Then they're talking about, of course, the Rengokusia in G series. You have the G Self, the G Arcane, the Monterey, the Grimoire, some of the characters, and the storyline. If you can follow the storyline, cool. I don't know about the series, just give you a heads up on that. Then, of course, we go into standard kits that's been released throughout the years. Of course, we have Unicorn. Everything in reference to Unicorn, both master grade and high grade. We have the Seed series, both master grade and high grade again, and of course the MSDs. 00, the entire catalog of 00. Here's, of course, everything in reference to the real grade kits, and the heavy detail that we see here. More high grades right here. And then we have all the high grade kits beginning from, I believe, well, it's not in chronological order, because if I'm not mistaken, I think the first one was the, well, you don't see the numbers here. It'd be nice if it did it in right now it's only based on release dates, not which one came first. We all know which one came first. Then, of course, this is the RE line right there for the Nightingale, the new high new Gundam version, Katoki version that came out. Then, of course, the list of perfect grades. And then all the Sengoku SD kits. Gokuden, excuse me. And then the very, very limited edition of 148 scales, which I thought maybe there'll be another one. Maybe, I guess not. Here's more SD kits. The history of Gundam in chronological order based off the series. And of course the factory that they make it, and everything else. So this is a really cool catalog if you guys get your hands on this.